good life, where there's no bosses and no rules, and it's all made possible by Uncle Henry's, a book that we use to make our living, buying, selling, swapping, trading, or as we say, down East Dickering. Jewelry, bicycles, vintage clothing. It's Thursday morning, and that means only one thing. It's time to crack open the Dickering Bible and start making some cash. Appliances. Oh, arts and crafts. 38. Cannon jars of mixed Maine gems. This part of Maine is extremely rich with minerals and gems. We're in the heart of some of the best minerals in the world. Could be some amethyst in there, aquamarine, tourmaline.
Smoky quartz.
Yep. Old codfish, he doesn't say much, but what he doesn't say speaks volumes. I mean, a jar of Maine gems. I don't even want to call on it.
That's foolish, Spade.
Yeah, Todd's right. We'd be crazy to buy a jar of gems when we can just go to one of our secret spots and do our own thing. No, we used to do a lot of that. We ought to do a little more mining, Codwell. We ain't mined for a long time. We can fill up a couple jars ourselves, maybe fall into something else.
Yeah.
Want to do it? Take a break? Just go scratch for a little bit? Take Duke out mining? You want to go mining, me, Dad? This is just one more way Uncle Henry's drives our world. Today we're taking inspiration from the book and we're going to run with it. That's why we call it the Bible. We could get lucky, Codwell, and find a $5,000, $7,000, $8,000 piece. Very doubtful, but it could happen. I'd be happy with a $200 piece.
Yeah, me too.
Me and old Codfish, we ain't the only ones digging in Uncle Henry's hoping to strike Maine gold. Over in Sangerville, Clint and Nate are looking for their own way to turn a fast buck.
Looking at your Uncle Henry's yet?
No, what do you got in there?
6 cemetery plots valued at $1,200 a pension.
You got plans?
No, but no one really thinks about selling real estate in that aspect.
Look at this. I know this number. Me and Nate were looking through Uncle Henry's this morning, and I saw my old buddy Tim in there needs a roof. I've done a lot of roofing jobs, so this should be a snap. Tim's his own man. He works for himself. Same lifestyle as me. He works when he wants, plays when he wants. Tim plays with Uncle Henry's all the time, so we're brothers that way. I'm always willing to help a fellow dickerer. How's it going, Tim?
Good. How you doing, Clint?
You said the insurance company was paying you something?
Paying some. And
Is your roof leaking pretty bad?
I get wet at night on my bed if I ain't careful. They told me I had to have it done by the 15th.
Holy cow. The thing is, this is a $6,000 job, and the insurance company is only paying $4,200. If Tim wants me to do this in 3 days, he's going to have to sweeten the pot.
I have a few things out here that you might be interested in. Well, I've had this Honda for a while, and I don't know if I want to part with it, but...
Wow, looks like it's got new exhaust. It's clean.
Fire it up.
These Honda Hawks are great. They're great for cruising the open road or back roads. If this thing runs as good as it looks, it's easily worth $1,000. Wow, it ain't bad. I mean, there's a tiny piece of tape on there, and the tank's got a little dent in it, but it's original paint.
Right. I can part with it, I guess. If it's going to be the bike, you're not going to get anything else.
Not getting anything else? Tim, I haven't even begun to dicker yet. I don't want to take advantage of you, Tim, but it's a $6,000 job. You know, unless you want to kick in cash of your own. If you just want to use the insurance money cash, it's going to have to be more than the bike. With the $4,200 insurance money and $1,000 this bike's worth, that is up to about $5,200. That ain't bad. But if we don't make our 3-day deadline, all I'm going to get for my time is an old motorcycle. Tim's going to have to throw something else in.
I got a sprint car you like, I think.
What do you think that's worth? Holy crap.
Right here.
That is awesome.
It's got a 900 motorcycle motor in it, pipe sticking out.
Pretty cool, and it's my colors.
Right, I know it is.
Yellow and black. Amateur sprint racing is a big deal in this part of the country, and dirt tracks are everywhere. I can make money on this thing, racing it, or selling it. That sprint car will finish it. I'd be happy with that, Tim.
Deal done.
That's awesome. Tim's got one more thing I'd like to own. What's this?
This is a '69 Chevelle that I put together, and I don't think I want to part with that.
You don't?
Not really.
I'd have to build him a whole new house to get that Chevelle.
660 racing, 5 6 seconds. That's pretty fast.
Yep. If I play my cards right, maybe you'll give me a ride.
Don't push your luck, Clint. Between the cash and the vehicles, you're already making a pretty penny. The only catch is, in order to get the insurance money, he's got to finish a 5-day job in 3. Good luck with that one, buddy. But there's all kinds of ways to make money dickering. And it takes all kinds to do it. Take, for example, Owen Mercon, known to friends, family, and fellow dickerers as Turtle.
I make money any way that's legal. I restore motorcycles for folks, but the main income comes from buying, selling, swapping, and trading. We dicker.
463.
Ed, I'm really seriously, I'm looking at this as $100.
I'm gonna have to have 300 for that bike.
$280. You keep your paper on this till I bring back the mowers.
Deal.
Deal.
3 fun facts you should know about Turtle. He's called Turtle because, according to local legend, he's over 120 years old.
Let's blast the out of these things.
He knows so much about motorcycles, he was probably born riding one. His #1 dickering tool is his scowl. Okay, at least one of those facts might not be true. That a deal? But Turtle is a master at what he does. That's why all his friends just love the guy.
Hey guys, what's up? Good morning, Captain. I know Captain from quite a few years ago.
My name is Walt, but people call me Captain Two-Stroke. That's pretty cool. With Turtle, I outlay the money. 3, 4, 5. I get a cut of the take when they resell the item.
Hey, I just turned the page, and one of the first things on bikes is a Suzuki GT.
Johnny's a good kid. He had some trouble in the past. He's turned it around. He's become a real good dickerer. He's learned a lot. I love you, man. Really, I mean it. I truly feel I'm the best dickerer out of the group, or I'd be working for them. Have a seat. Bring your notepad. Things are a little slow today, so I decided to sit the guys down, tell them about an idea I have that's a little outside the box. We got no cash deals going today, but I've been thinking about an idea to make some money, have some fun.
Okay, and what's
You're
this
gonna love
idea?
this. You're gonna love this.
Okay.
I want to run a biker drive-in.
A biker drive-in.
Yeah. I'll get a 20 by 50 white tarp, put it across the back of the house.
Okay.
Pick up one of them projectors, and we put an ad in Uncle Henry's. Charge $10 a bike to get in. I think this could be cool. I think it would be cheap, and I think we could make some money. But not just once, like 5 times a year.
Oh, I see. That sounds good.
I think the biker driving idea has the potential to make some good money in the long run. There's roughly 500,000 bikers in New England alone. If there's one thing bikers love, it's movies about bikers. Mission 1 is get a projector. And what better place to look than Uncle Henry's?
Look at that. Projector for sale.
What kind of projector?
Doesn't say, that's all it says.
That's all it says.
That's all it says. Hello? Yes, I'm calling about the ad for the projector.
See how big the picture
Yeah.
is?
How big can the picture go?
Go up to 100 feet.
100 feet?
What are you looking to get for it?
I paid $1,200 for it. I'm asking 800.
This guy wants more money than I can put together to get this projector. Without the projector, there is no driving. We're dead in the water. But my experience is, talk to him a little bit. People usually want to trade for something.
Why are you getting rid of it?
I was looking to maybe get recycling.
Did he say he's looking for a motorcycle? Yeah.
I'd be willing to even do it straight, I guess.
I got a few old bikes here. I got a Yamaha Virago. I got an old Ninja.
Oh, you have a Virago?
Yes, sir.
Is there any chance I could get out there today?
Yeah.
If you want to come down and look at our Virago, great. We could use a projector. Maybe we can do some business.
Yeah, that sounds great.
All right, man.
I'm really glad we found a projector and a guy that seems willing to deal for it. Of course, trading a perfectly good bike for a projector isn't going to do us a bit of good if we can't find an audience. So we get the bike ready, make sure it's as clean and ready as we can make it, and we'll attack this guy.
While Turtle and his crew lay out their plan of attack, Codfish and I are about to plan a stealth raid on a secret mining spot. Old Duke ought to be happy at the mine today. Hopefully we'll run into something. Good weather for it.
Yeah.
I Told you, he don't say much. The great thing about mining this way is it doesn't cost us a dime. And if we hit the right pocket with the right gems, we can make $400 or $500, even $1,000.
Get him, dude. Get him, boy. Get him.
Wow. Crazy. Do some scraping, scratching down through here. Well, somebody's been doing a lot of digging right there. We go and scratch, and that's just pawing around the dumps at all the old mines. The dump on a mine is when they've already come in and mined it. Whatever they were after at the time, they were after that one specific thing. So everything else went in the dump. The dump now is rich in other material. And anyone is allowed to come up and pick it over.
Oh, look at that chunk, doesn't it?
Oh, nice. Keep digging. Little piece of quartz.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that old boy. Gonna be able to get you a milk bone. Yeah. There's a wrist breaker.
Yeah.
Even though it's been dug once, this is some rugged stuff. Of course, the downside of this is these areas are extremely unsafe. Codfish.
Yeah.
Why don't you come over here and we'll check this out?
Yeah.
Oh, this loose blasted rock could come down on us in a heartbeat. And if something does go wrong, we're on our own.
Finding anything?
Well, not really.
Get you?
I just got it smashed between a couple of rocks. Mashed the end of it open. Pretty good. You want to go get that duct tape?
Yeah.
Don't tell my old buddy Duke I said this, but duct tape really is a man's best friend. Can't let a little thing like that slow you down. You shouldn't even be here. Yeah. Good for the rest of the day. Little piece of quartz.
Yeah. You get a cutter out of it.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's a good one, buddy.
Yeah, that's a good little cluster.
After me and Caldwell's mining expedition, we're pretty excited to see what we got into. You never know what's going to be in that bucket. There could be hundreds, even thousands, or it could be just a bucket of rock. We should find something in here. Yeah, a lot of good feldspar.
It'd be nice to find some color, wouldn't it?
Certainly would.
Look at that. I've been around it enough to know when you find some color that you got something.
Nice. And once we got into those rocks, we knew it was time to call our boy, old Bobby Tuttle. He's the #1 gem collector around here.
You cut that beautiful.
Yeah.
That's some nice little pieces of aqua.
Oh,
there.
wow. Look at that blue, huh?
That aquamarine, boy, it's beautiful, so it cuts well, and people love it.
That's sweet, ain't it?
That is unreal.
Would unload it all on you right now for 700?
700.
Yeah, look.
I'll give you 200.
200. For that piece?
No, for all of it. Come on. What do you want for the whole pile?
We'd bend a little more. 500. 500 cash.
I'll give you 400. Cash right now.
400 cash right now, and you
400
own them.
cash. Yep.
All right, you can take them. Bag them up.
Awesome. 400.
That looks like it'll work. Thank you, Bob.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Whenever we can go mining and put a few $100s in our pockets for just a few hours' work, that's a great day. Load up! And now, me and old Codfish, we got gem fever.
Load up, Duke.
And if we want to make some serious cash, we've got to weasel our way into one of these private mines around here. And that ain't as easy as it sounds.
How we doing?
All right, I'm Turtle. How you doing?
Jeff.
This guy is bringing what we hope is a projector we can use for the biker driving. He's asking way too much. But he likes bikes, and he's here to trade. Now, just because he thinks it's worth $800, I don't give a what he thinks. What we need to have happen here is a straight trade. Because if I can help it, I don't want this biker riding costing me a dime.
This is it. Yeah.
All right.
Wow, I thought it was going to be way, way bigger.
Well, this is the Virago.
Oh, wow. I was looking for 800 for the projector. It's right at what I've seen them been selling for.
A couple $100 put into this, it's worth well over $1,200 in my book.
No. We'll be able to work out a deal, but how about the bike for the projector and $100?
No, I don't give money out. That doesn't happen. It's how much you're going to give us. It's nothing to do with us giving you any money. I think we're going to try a variation of the good cop, bad cop. Discounting everything this guy says. You want him to hear what you're saying. You're not on different pages. You're on different books. Then, as the guy starts feeling overwhelmed, Captain will get a sense of when that is and come to his defense. We've got a motorcycle that's worth almost double what you've got. No, that's
Well, wait a minute, Turtle. Let's look at this. The bike does need a battery.
Yeah.
You know, this guy really... I think you really want this bike, don't you?
I do.
This motorcycle needs under $200 to have it in its maximum value. If you can tell me why that's worth what this is worth, maybe we could talk a little more. It's a classic Dickering technique. Put your opponent on the defensive and make them want to see things your way.
Well, I paid $12 for it. I've only used it, less than half a dozen times. It's still in brand new condition. Well, can we come to an agreement for a straight-up trade?
Just like that. The opponent suggested the very deal you were looking for all along.
I think that's more than fair.
If you're happy with that deal, we'll be happy with the deal. So we're all good? We got a deal?
Yeah, we have a deal.
Thank you for
very
coming
much.
down.
Yeah.
Uncle Henry's comes through again.
Yeah.
It went perfect, as if this fella was in on our plan. We've got a beautiful projector. What we don't have is something to project on. We need a screen ASAP.
Thanks again, guys.
All right.
Well, Turtle's bike of driving seems to be coming together. Me and Caldwell's planning to do a little mining. That could fall apart before we even get started. We could get lucky, Caldwell. Go in and trade a little bit of sweat for a couple buckets of that dirt. Well worth it. Yep. The plan today for me, Codfish, and Duke is we want to get into one of these local private mines, because that's where the gravy's at. Usually these guys are willing to trade a few hours of labor for a few buckets of rock out of their dump. Hey, I was calling about the mine. I was wondering if there's any chance we could come out and talk to you about coming up and doing a little mining. This is Tony Bennett over in Bethel. Me and my buddy are looking to get in and fill up a few buckets of rock.
No, I wouldn't be interested in that. We don't allow that.
You don't let nobody in?
I said no the first time, and I meant it. Don't call me again. Goodbye.
Okay, thank you. Oh, he's gone. Well, that was old school shut down. That was a bad one. Where'd it do? It's always good to get shut out right from the beginning, because it can only get better from here. I was calling about your mine.
If you guys want to go next year at the beginning of the season, that's that.
Ain't having much luck, are we? Hey, I was calling about your mine. Hello? Hello?
Oh, service.
We've already burned up 2 full days. If we don't get into one of these private mines, this whole week's gonna be a bust. Well, we've spent the entire morning hitting nothing but a dead end. Old Clint, he's on the road getting his roof job started. And as long as nothing gets in Clint's way, he's gonna make some real cash.
My future ex-son-in-law, Nate, he's perfect to partner with on this roof. Did I mention he's afraid of heights? Well, there it is. You like it? It's tall enough for you?
Yeah, that should be a lot of fun.
We're all ready to go on this roof. We've only got 3 days to do it. If we're going to walk out of here with $4,200, we can't let anything stop us.
What are you doing?
Made a deal with Tim. We're putting the roof on.
What kind of deal did you make with Tim?
Oh, something about insurance money and a deadline.
Really?
Jinx seems a little pissed off. I don't think Tim told her we were coming.
He didn't talk to me about it.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, and that thing's gonna be here.
Wasn't a surprise. Just a couple of days.
No.
Yep.
No, that can't happen. I don't think so.
I can't let Jinx hold us up on this. I've got to smooth it up with her to get this job rolling. Well, we're doing it. We're starting today.
Today?
Yeah, right now.
You're kidding, right? I don't think I want that thing on my lawn.
Think about it. New roof.
Yeah, but
That's going to finish your house.
it's gonna look nice, I'm sure, but I don't think I want that thing on my lawn.
We can haul it off tonight if you want. I think Jink's problem is that Tim didn't tell her we were coming. She's just surprised.
He'd mentioned it, but I wasn't sure.
I've just got to convince her that we're going to clean this place up beautiful. It's going to look better, and getting a roof is always a good thing.
Well, that would look nice.
Well, we're doing it. We're starting today.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, you do your thing, and
We'll hit it. We don't need nothing.
thank you.
You bet.
Thank you.
Well, the Jinx hurdle is cleared, but we're going to have to hustle to get this thing done. We got $4 grand on the line and only 3 days to get it done. Every second counts. Hey, Nate! I need your help on the roof. You all right with that?
No, thanks.
Put on your anti-gravity boots. Nate doesn't really like the roof, and it shows. When he's up there and you're on the ladder with him, you can feel a little tremble.
I wouldn't say I'm afraid of heights, but I'm awful cautious.
Between me on the roof all by myself and Jinx holding us up, this job's going slow. I got my fingers crossed we've met our bad luck quota. I'm hoping the next few days are clear sailing.
Well, Clint's roofing job looks like it's going to get washed out. Me and old Codfish, we've been trying to find a private mine that'll let us in there and do a little rock hounding. Hey, I was calling about your mine there. I was wondering if there was any chance we could get in there last minute this year.
Yeah, what are you looking to do?
We're just looking to come in and maybe do a little bit of digging to your dump in exchange for maybe some labor.
I think that's fair, right? Well, I'm not going to be around, but if you'd like to come up, I'll have my something lucky chip.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll swing by this afternoon.
Awesome. Sweet.
Nice, Caldwell. Finally, after all that calling around and getting hung up on, all it takes is one. Now me and Codfish have a chance to hit a real gem pocket. We're going mining. Of course, that depends on what these guys are going to let us haul out of here.
My father-in-law said you guys would be coming along.
Yeah? Well, he said something about there's a blast going on in here this week. The last blast of the season. We'd kind of like to come in behind that.
Yeah, that'd be all right by me. You can have a bucket, out of there. Pick whatever you want after the blast.
When you got them where you want them, always try to double down. Can we up that and a little bit more dirt? You said one bucket. How about a bucket apiece? The worst thing that can happen is they say no. We'd like to trade some labor for some buckets. You tell us what you want.
Well, okay. We got a single axle generator out there that needs to come down.
Bucket apiece, and we'll get up there and we'll get that machine off the mountain. Give us each a bucket and let us dig around after the blast for an hour. Right behind the blaster. It'll save you a lot of work.
Sure would. I know I'd never get it off the hill by myself.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Sounds like a deal to me.
Thank you. Yeah, we might end up pulling a muscle or two, but the hard labor will be totally worth it from the payday we're going to end up seeing from this place. Oh, easy. Whoa, whoa. We got in there, got turned around, got hooked up. Good. So, it was quite a project, but we got it done. Now the only thing left to do is to get in there and see if we opened up a nice, sweet gem pocket.
I got it. It's already day 2 on this job, and we're pressed for time. And Nate's afraid of heights, so he's on the ground. I brought in my buddy Mike to help take up the slack. I need you to cut a ½ an inch off around the top of the pipe.
All right.
You having fun? Hey!
So what have you got, another week?
I gotta get it done in the next couple days.
Oh, a couple days. You want me to come out and show you how to do it?
Well, you stay off my roof and I'll stay out of your garage.
That sounds like a deal. That sounds like a deal. Okay, Clint, I just wanted to check on you. I gotta run.
All right, bros.
See ya.
With Nate on the ground and Mike on the roof helping, we're really moving. I think we can get this done early. Did you see that lightning? This is just what I was afraid of. Roofing in storms, it's a bad combo. It's really dangerous in a strong wind with these panels. There's the wind. It'll act like a sail and take you right off the roof. We're done. It's raining. The weather in Maine is worse than the stock market. It's completely unpredictable. That's all we're going to get today. Let's pack it in. Rain or shine, we got to get this roof done, or I'm up to $4,200 in insurance money. I've got some time invested in this roof that I could have been dickering, making money. If this doesn't play out right, I'm screwed.
It's high up here. It's high. I can't believe I let myself get talked into this. Ah, whoa.
I'm going for the pocket.
We'll have popcorn with real butter, right? Or do you buy the fake butter?
Fake butter. Save the biker community one artery at a time.
We put an ad in Uncle Henry's to scare up some business for our biker riding. I got my fingers crossed that we're going to get some paying customers because these expenses are starting to add up. We made a big trade for the projector, but we did have to pay straight cash for the popcorn machine. How much is it?
$35 a day.
Now the next step is Johnny and I have got to go get a tarp that hopefully is going to work as a screen, and we got to do it as close to free as possible. Good morning, Ben.
Hey, Owen, how's it going?
All right. I got a harebrained scheme. I need some help.
What are you doing?
I'm having a biker drive-in, so I need a tarp. You got a white tarp kicking around?
How big do you need?
Big as you got. Size of a movie screen, 30 feet.
I might have just the thing, Owen.
You usually do.
Let me go look. I'll be right back.
All right. I knew Ben had come through.
Owen, it's your lucky day.
Is it? He's got the tarp. Now let's start some dickering. What are you going to get for this?
Those are $109.
Oh, no. No, seriously, how much is it?
I told you, $109.
How many of these do you sell a year? Is it left over? Somebody ordered it? Hook me up, $50.
Are you crazy?
Yeah. I'll give you free popcorn. Or you can do better than $110.
85.
No, I can't do it. I buy a lot of stuff here.
I know you do.
I've got to make Ben think that I'm the only person in the world that might want what he's got to offer. $75. And
Man, you're killing me.
yeah, but this is the only one you have, right? It's one less inventory item. You don't stock them normally, so then you get it off your books.
You drive a hard bargain, Owen.
$75.
I'll let it slide this time, but make sure you come back and pay full price for something next time you come in. All right, $75.
All right.
Let me ring this up.
Thanks, Ben.
Thank you, Owen. You guys have a nice day.
So old Turtle, he just managed to get his drive-in movie screen for $35 under the asking price. That basically covers the cost of the popcorn machine. Now all they need is an audience, or else this whole crazy endeavor, it's been for nothing. Meanwhile, it's almost showtime on Clint's roofing job. He's got clear skies right now for his final day, but so far this job hasn't been too smooth a sailing.
So far, we've faced down harsh weather, a wild jinx, and a very strict deadline. Nate's gonna have to face his fear of heights. It's just me and the kid today, so if we're gonna finish this job on time, he's gonna have to learn how to fly. Well, Nate, I gotta cut this out, and you gotta go up there and measure that.
You want me to cut that?
No, I'm cutting this. This is nasty. That right there you can do. Take your time. Don't fall down.
All right, thanks. I appreciate that.
I know Nate doesn't like working on the roof, but that's what I'm paying him to do. He's got to get up there if we're going to get it done. Quit screwing around. Just go up. Just pull one.
Pull one?
Easy. Start easy. Whoa. Oh. There you go. That ain't hard. Is that a nervous laugh?
It sure is.
You still got like 4 hours of daylight. Take your time.
All right.
Did you measure the valley yet? I can't cut anymore until I get the measurement.
Worked on it. It's high up here.
It's high.
It's kind of high.
You got your gravity boots on?
How many times have I told you I'm afraid of heights? If I fall off this, I'm moving in with you while I get better.
That's right.
I can't believe I let myself get talked into this. 14 feet 11 on the outside.
Now, just measure behind you from the top of that peak to the top of the other peak. Just walk over there and do it. Nate's really surprised me today. today. I've always known he was good at cutting sheets on the ground, but he got up on the roof and worked with both hands. I can finally believe that we're going to get it done.
3, 4, 5, 6, 11.
11?
16.
That's enough to do the backside. We need to do the whole front. There ain't enough.
Enough.
We're pinching pennies on this job, and I didn't want to have one sheet left over. I came up short. We need 3 more sheets.
You want to do?
It looks like Clint, he's about 3 sheets shy of a full roof. Meanwhile, over at Turtle's place, I ain't quite sure that him and his crew are playing with a full deck. This is what you call a biker ride-in?
Tonight's the night we're going to debut our brand new biker ride-in movie theater. I'm a little worried because there's a lot left to do. So that projector will be somewhere like here. The captain's working on clearing all the grass out of the area to make room for everything. And Johnny's in the process of hanging the screen on the barn. I think I better go see if I can help Johnny before he gets lost in that tarp. It sucks. You'll have to start over.
Well, Turtle's putting the finishing touches on the largest home entertainment center in the state of Maine. Me and Codfish, we got the best seats in the house for a live show. The mine's explosive expert, he's getting ready to set a charge on the side of this hill that'll hopefully blow a pocket open that's just gleaming with gems.
We're here to do a blast today.
Beautiful.
So, what's the biggest crystal they found here?
A 1 pound aquamarine crystal was worth about $55,000.
Perfect.
Wow.
We need one of them today.
Absolutely. So it's in here. It's in here. It's just locating it is the hardest part.
Right.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much explosive are you going to use here?
I'll end up just putting a small piece of dynamite,
Yeah.
but I'll add a blasting agent to it.
It's going to give it a little more kick.
Exactly right. And that way we can move it and see what's under it.
Whereabouts you want us?
We're going to be at least 300 feet away.
Well, we're going to get our truck out of here then.
Okay. All right, here we go. Fire in the hole! All right, here we go. Fire in the hole!
It's all right, boy. Come on. We
right.
opened her up, dude.
I'm going to go ahead and blow the one for all clear. Wow, look at that. You got
Held that open, didn't we?
It left a nice crater
Boy,
right in
yes.
the ground there.
Nice.
We leave the mess for you guys.
I love it. I love the looks of this mess.
Yeah, well, I think the chances are good that you can
Oh,
find
yeah, this
something.
is going to be nice. Me and Codfish were extremely excited to get up there after that blast. But you got to be real careful on your approach, because when you get up there, them rocks can be extremely dangerous. They can shift back and forth. You've got to be careful. Boy, this looks like it might be a little dangerous here for a minute, Codwell. We can work that face out. We can get that whole thing right out of there. There'd possibly be a pocket right in there. I'm going for the pocket. Yeah, I hope we really find something good in this hole. It would suck to put in all this effort and come up with just a few handfuls of dirt. Check this out. Unreal.
Look at the
Oh,
tourmaline.
nice. Chunks of tourmaline. That's a nice piece, Codfish.
Sweet.
That tourmaline's definitely a nice find. That could easily be $1,000 specimen that old Codfish just stumbled across. You've got a cut off for your girlfriend? You can have something cut?
I ain't got a girlfriend. I make one for my wife, I guess.
We took a gamble this week by going mining. Instead of going and doing our normal picking. Between this specimen and the 4 bills we relieved Tuttle of, it's been a pretty good week, and we had a blast. Literally. Well, Codwell, the fun's over. Time to truck this stuff to the truck. Load up, Duke. go get some money, Duke, so we can buy you some biscuits.
It's our last day on this job. I knew it was going to be close. Now I realize we need 3 more sheets.
You want to do?
I'm going to call Bruce, see if he can bring us 3 sheets. Yeah, we're still on that roof that we got to get done. And it's got to be done today. I need 3 sheets.
I can load the gas, then I can do it.
Awesome. Thanks, Bruce.
Yeah.
Bye. That's awesome. He's going to save the day.
Yeah.
I'm going to call him St. Bruce. He never lets me down. Never.
Hey!
That's awesome, Bruce. That's right in the nick of time.
There you go.
You
Glad to
saved
help.
the day.
Glad to help.
Save the day again. Finally, I can get up there and do what I do and finish it.
Wowee.
Just getting picked up, Tim.
Wowee. It looks beautiful, Clint. My wife's gonna love me and you for this.
We met our deadline. I never doubted for a second.
Very nice. The house looks beautiful.
Tim seems happy, and my reputation as a roofer and a dicker and a guy that can just get anything done remains intact.
I'll see you back at the shop. Right.
Luckily for Clint and Nate, the best part of the job is still ahead, getting paid. As for Turtle and his bike a ride-in, he'll be lucky if he ain't laying a bunch of eggs in the sand.
We're relying purely on word of mouth that's going to get the bikers here, so I'm a little worried no one's going to show up. Considering how fast we put this together, we ended up with a pretty decent turnout. I'm really happy about it.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you. You know, I've been thinking about this for 10 years. So last week we decided we'd give it a shot. We got 2 movies and just enjoy it. Who knows, maybe it'll grow. And
Buy some candy.
And thanks for coming.
This is why I'm in business with Turtle. He thinks ahead. He set up a money-making venture that everybody will enjoy.
We paid $35 for the popcorn machine, we paid $75 for the tarp, and we made a straight trade for the projector. At $10 a head, we earned back about $700. All in all, I've got no complaints. I'll take any excuse to hang out with my brothers and have a good time. But the most important thing is, my brothers are having a good time.
I'm awful happy to see somebody get the car that's going to actually do something.
Oh, I'm psyched. And I was sitting down in Dexter all last winter, and man, every time I drove by, I was like, boy, I gotta have that. The race car is only part of the payment on this deal. So I sent Nate held back to get the bike. That thing goes pretty good.
It does go good.
Tell you what, you did a good job on the roof. You want that thing, you can have it.
Are you serious? That's awesome. Thank you.
Nate really came through. He got past the Sphere of Heights. I couldn't have finished this job without him.
It's going to be a cold day in hell before I climb another roof.
This is a total race to the finish these last few days. Tim's roof's all done. After squaring up with the guys, I've still got about $5,500 in trade and cash for this roof. I'm happy. That's not bad for 3 days' work, even though it was a little touch and go. Now it's time to get my bonus and spin in Tim's 69 Chevelle.
That a hell ride for you?
That's awesome. I wasn't even a little bit scared. You look right comfortable.
I like it.
I don't know of anything else you can do in this world that allows for this type of freedom. One day you might be knocking and talking, the next day you might be doing some serious labor. Or you might just find yourself chasing some crazy hairball scheme and beating the odds when you make it work. I plan on doing this till the day I die. And even then, you'll find me dickering over the price of my tombstone.